Hi, it's Emma here, and it's Wednesday. Now, the church clock is chiming. I could even be on time for my regular Wednesday slot. Are you there? Give me a wave if you are. The girls are out and my duck's happy as Larry this morning. Found a few slugs. Good morning, Sue. And good morning, Lorna. Wow, I love the post of that cellar you went to. That looked incredible. Good morning, Margaret. Oh, hello. Such a sociable place to sit on my step. Yeah, good to see you. Hi, Alison. It is a lovely day. It's dry. The birds are out. They're happy. Good morning, Laura and Alison. Hi, good to see you. I bet you've already done a day's work. Yeah, it is a lovely, lovely morning. Those birds are singing loudly. Right, it's Wednesday, middle of the week. Now, I wanted to talk to you about eggs, and I'll tell you for why. I went to a farm shop just outside Sidmouth with my mum. You know, like a socially distanced ice cream is what we had. Hello, Andy. And I was so excited because they were selling, I've never ever had these in my life before, double yolker eggs. Now, I've heard of them. I don't understand the biology, how one gets a double yolker egg. But I was so excited and I bought some. Now, if you don't really know what I'm talking about, let me show you some egg sizes. This is a chicken egg. Okay, this is just a large free-range chicken egg. Okay, so it's about, you can see how big it is. All right. Should really have something for scale, but I've only got one hand because the other one's holding the iPad. This is a duck egg. Okay, so that's a duck egg. So as you can see, oh, what number is it? Oh, number 70. We always number our eggs so that we eat them in the right rotation. So that's a duck egg. So that's kind of, you know, that's quite a big egg. That's bigger than the large chicken egg. Listen to this. Whoa, look at the size of that. Isn't that incredible? So I'm guessing that is definitely a double yolker. You can't always tell. But they are monster eggs. So today's subject is eggs. Do you like eggs? Do you eat eggs? Let me know. I want you to type below what's your favourite way of eating eggs. And can you not all say in cakes? Because if I'm not careful, that's literally how I get a bit overcome. Good morning, Lindsay. I get a bit over-egged. The ducks are laying. I get excited and I buy a dozen double yolkers and I think, crikey, what am I going to do with all these eggs? But I do like Spanish omelettes. As I've said before, I love a Spanish omelette when you put your vegetables in and some maybe pre-cooked new potatoes are so nice in an omelette. So, cooking poached eggs on toast for Kev at the very moment. Oh, excellent. I love a poached egg. I absolutely love a poached egg. For years, I was never that gone on scrambled egg because the texture has to be just right, doesn't it? It can be rubbery one end or sort of slimy and fall off the toast the other end. And it's got to be somewhere in the middle, hasn't it? Alison, must have made the chickens. Yeah, that's exactly what my mum said. She went, oh, poor chicken. I'm hoping it's a big chicken that laid that egg. Look at the size of that, I know. So yesterday, my favourite son, I've only got one, his favourite cake is pineapple upside down cake. So I made him one with some of the eggs. And he came back, he's spraying his van, he's agriculture engineer, and he's spraying his van at the moment, and his eyes were like soup plates at the prospect of his favourite pineapple upside down cake. But that's a great way of getting rid of a few eggs. Right, Lorna, you like omelettes. Had a double yolk on Monday when Sophie made cocktails. Wow. So do you buy them and they're labelled as double yolkers, or was it an accident? Did you just happen to find an egg and go, crikey, this has got two eggs? Don't know. Right, Laura, I eat eggs with my dinner most days and my egg has to be runny. I always fry my eggs. Okay, I absolutely love runny eggs. I hate hard eggs. I will eat an egg sandwich. Eggs. So what does Alison say? Cakes, scrambled and on toast. Yeah, they are so good, aren't they? Very high in protein. They fill you up. They're cheap and they're quick. So they have so many good things going for them, don't they, eggs? Lots of people have them for breakfast, which is great. We've all got our own personal choices. For me, I tend to have an egg for lunch. So I would have maybe a poached or a boiled or whatever for lunch. Or if I was having like an omelette or a frittata as a main meal, I'd have that maybe a bit later in the day. Fluke. Oh, it's a fluke egg. Oh, okay. Yeah. But yeah, they're amazing. And people are funny about duck eggs. They go, oh no, not a duck egg. But actually, they don't. I've got a really sensitive palate, and duck eggs don't taste any different to chicken eggs. They're just bigger. There's just more of them. So I'm not really sure about if I've got an egg cup big enough to boil that and have that as a boiled egg. It looks a bit like one of those kids' chalks, doesn't it? Or one of those bouncy ones, but it's not a bouncy one. It's got a bit of feather on it there, so you can tell it's definitely real. So don't forget that eggs are such a fantastic lunch. They are so healthy, or breakfast, or meal, in fact. They are so good for you. People worry about them affecting their blood cholesterol, but they don't. They've got saturated fat in. What is it about eggs? It's the way you wouldn't expect. They've got cholesterol in them, but they don't have much saturated fat, and it's saturated fat that you need to be having low levels of from a heart disease point of view. So eggs are really good for you. A few chips, beans, sausages and an egg, or an egg sandwich, or egg or burgers. Oh, Laura's really into eggs. This is looking great, Laura. Fantastic. All those things, all those different ways you eat eggs. She's a convert. She definitely eats lots of eggs. They might have cholesterol in them, but it's saturated fat that affects your blood cholesterol. So don't worry about eggs. They're filling, they're fast, they're cheap, they are good for you, and there's lots of other vitamins and minerals in them as well. The only thing I would say is that sometimes you have to team eating eggs with high fibre things, okay? So for some people they can be quite constipating, so obviously eat them appropriately and make sure you're still having your curries and your spicy bean hot pots, or whatever you like to do. I'm a big fan of lentil soup. You can, if you have one of the other, you might have to have both, not at the same meal. So for some people, eggs are constipating, so obviously just look after your gut health. So today is Wednesday. I am teaching Pilates this afternoon. Then it's Wednesday, and I've still got to remember my new timetable. Wednesday is Pure Stretch. It's Pure Stretch tonight at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock for 45 minutes. So hope you'll be able to join me then. And I hope you have a really lovely day. One of my members has very kindly offered some gooseberries for me today. So I'm going to nip past their allotment this morning and try and find some. I'm wiggling because it's sticking into my back. I'm going to find some healthy recipes what to do with gooseberries. Hi Lynn, any suggestions? What do you do with gooseberries? Anything that isn't crumble. What should I do with gooseberries? I wonder. Do you like gooseberries? We should be talking about gooseberries tomorrow really, shouldn't we? I'll let you know how I get on. Good morning, Sarah. So, to round up, we are promoting eggs big time today. Enjoy them for breakfast, lunch or dinner. They're quick, they're cheap, they're good for you. And really, there's nothing bad about eggs. So look forward to seeing you at some of the classes that I'm putting on today. Otherwise, I'll see you 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Thanks, everyone. Bye.